Hey guys, what's up? Today's video is a little bit different. So I am a bit of a StarCraft player. I recently got to top platinum, specifically number 2 in the video I'm going to show you guys. And this guy was so overconfident. And this guy actually was diamonds, and not only diamonds, but top diamonds, top 8. And I actually managed to beat him. I actually managed to beat him doing a version of a pro brush, which you'll see. So here I am, I'm red, he's blue. So I've been experimenting with like variations of different pro brushes, and the one that works best for me against Terran is sending 1 probe at the start, and then I'll send usually 3. I think this guy might have been random, so I'll send 2 if it's not Terran, or if it's random, because I didn't know he was Terran. So I sent this guy out. So I bug him. Here's what he sees. He's like, oh, okay, there's a probe. Gonna take out his probe, whatever. He gives me a little like smirk type thing, you know, like, ha ha ha, he's got me. But boom, he didn't see this. So I pin him down, make sure he can't escape, and then I chase this guy off. So he sends all of these guys. And let's look at our income tab right here. So you can see I'm actually making more. I have 4 probes now over here. And you can see I have actually a higher income than he does. And there I go, I destroy another one. I haven't lost any. Let's see. He's lost 2, I've lost none. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, I got out of there. I just barely got out of there. A tip that you guys might want to know is, if you're trying to do something like this, you can send you can select your workers and send them over to the minerals over here, and if you do that, they'll go through any units. Like, no units will block them. Of course they can't go through buildings, but no units will stop them. Okay, so I'm attacking this, and he takes literally all of his workers. So right now, income, I'm making over 10 times his income. You can see I have 11 workers now in my main, and he has 5. And he's using these guys to hold me off. It says almost. So he's really confident. He thinks that I'm screwed. And he does start building that, and I could probably actually attack this worker when he comes over here. Now I say, ah, darn. Sorry, dog. I like you, but... And you can see he's actually started to make a barracks over here. I'm not sure if he would have done this normally or what. Yeah, anyway, so he's trying to kill me. Or he says, I'm trying to kill him, so... I didn't know he was... Oh, I thought I was diamond, but I was just making sure. He said he was. Hard to cheese me. And you'll see he like spells like cheese differently, like every time he says it. Each time it's a new spelling. He says, I see that a lot, which I seriously doubt, because I've never run into a pro brush, let alone the way I pro brush. But he says yes. So let's see if he has. So he's making his little cheese over here. I'm not sure, this could just be because I was doing the pro brush, but it could have also just been his normal strategy to make this proxy. But I expand to the high yield over here, and I expand on specifically this side because most people will only check right here, because that's where the Vespene is set up to, you know, have a base. Oh, and right here, this was so close. These guys were mining minerals, and I just barely sent them away, and he just barely doesn't see him. And he checks this. He checks this spot, and he totally misses my base right here. So let's see what he sees. he checks this base over here too. He completely misses that. See, that's exactly why I built it on the opposite side. So he thinks he's safe. He checked both, you know, high yield expansions. What am I up to? Okay, so this is actually kind of scary because I don't really have any defenses. He's got a decent force. I just got my mothership core. He actually should have attacked a little bit sooner, but he didn't have the intelligence. Like, not that he wasn't smart enough, he just didn't have the knowledge of what was going on. But now he kind of does, a little bit. So, my only guy is this stalker here. I have my mothership core. But, if I use all my probes, I can actually, if it was just my probes without the stalker, I'd be kind of screwed, but with the stalker and then with the mothership core, I can actually hold it off pretty well. So, very key with my strategy is utilizing my workers to their full potential. He says it's over, bro. I said sorry, dog. I didn't say sorry, dog, in response to this over, bro. I just was saying sorry, dog, because that's what he said when he pushed me out of his base. So anyway, I have 2 expansions. Let me speed it up a little bit. Oh, get my 3rd while he still has no expansions. Just 1 base versus what will be 3. Full workers here, full workers there. And I'm making this space to get some Vespine. Meanwhile, he is not expanded. And let's see what he sees. So far, I mean, he's just seen my main base. Oh, look, he's scouting out. He's scouting out. Yep, you can see. Oh yeah, right here. He tries to set some mines down to, you know, I guess kind of restrict me. But then he tries to go after my workers. But he doesn't see that there's a cannon right there, I guess. So this guy, yep, poor guy. He only had a little bit of life left. And then I see him over here. But what he doesn't realize is that this cannon is allowing me to spot him. So this almost dies and he picks it up. He takes it away. And of course he's very smirk. Okay, back to speeding it up. He's scouting out. Still scouting. He doesn't know. Doesn't know about my base over here. Well, both of my bases. My 3rd is getting going. Oh, so he puts that down. Some of these things I never even really saw. So he puts that mine down there and there. He thinks he's protecting that. Okay, so then I take out a lot of his workers. So he only has 16 versus my 48. His smirk again. Right now he's making no income. Absolutely 0 income. So let's see here. We're okay. I think I'm kind of scouting out with that. And somehow this barely misses that. So I guess on both sides there's a little bit of sneakiness going on and whatnot. But man, that's so close. So I didn't actually see his little proxy there. But I really wasn't too concerned about that. So at this point, he's making his little turret, which is a little too late here. Speed up a little. Oh. So I forgot to turn the energy thing on. And so he dies. I was going to just send him in to sacrifice a few guys, but yeah, his energy thing was off, so yeah. Oh, does he see me yet? No, he still does not see me. Still thinks he has me trapped. So let's speed up a little. Oh. Is he gonna see me? Is he gonna see me? Oh yeah, he's gotta see me at this point. Oh yeah. There we go. So he drops his force off, but he doesn't know I got a big force. And he starts to get hit by these. And I started expanding down there too. So he sent, yeah, that little guy. I basically just gave up on that base because I knew he saw it and didn't really have any defenses. This was a bitch though. I didn't even realize what was going on here. Ouch. They all die. That sucks. I totally was not even paying attention to this. I totally even, like I knew it was there after they got hit by it, but then I forgot about it. I forgot to send observers over. And right now I don't have any observers, so those spider mines are deadly. So I keep a couple of these guys back, I think, for a little while in case there's like siege tanks and stuff. I take one to attack, but that was a bad idea probably. Okay, speed it up. So he's going to expand here now. Oh, and he's got his expansion going here. I'm still making at least double what he's making. My minerals are just about used up here. And his minerals are getting pretty close to used up as main. And holy shit, he has a lot of workers there. So he's almost matched my income now at this point. But then I go ahead and take out a bunch of his workers there. Stall him. Looks like my minerals ran out. Or, nope, I have a few left. He just attacked. At this point, he actually has a higher income than me. Because Terran is actually really good with their income. They can make bases and transport them various places. And they have the mules that get tons of money. So, let's go forward. Let's see, can he see these guys? Oh. This was the dumbest thing, though. I really should have sent this into the worker line. I totally wasn't paying attention. I had so many other things I had to worry about. And my APM, I guess, just wasn't high enough. But I really should have gone for the workers first. But I attack with this main force, and I do a pretty good number, I guess, on him. Still is not going for the workers. Bad. And looks like I got some observers, but still I haven't sent any observers over there. Oh, and where are these guys going? Send them somewhere. I guess over there for now. Oh, and that blows up. He's too late to repair it. Speed things up a little. Let's see what he sees. So I finally took out his, his little thing right there. Finally saw that. So our income is actually about even, and we have actually almost the exact same number of harvesters. So at this point, it's a pretty interesting game. And that is a pretty deadly combo once he gets the missile turrets up. Those take care of the air, while the planetary fortress does a really good job against ground. Then he has SCVs which can repair while it's under attack. So that is pretty sturdy. So that's giving him a lot of income. He actually has a higher income than me right now. Speed things up. Let's see here. He's looking for those Dark Templar. And he only has one orbital commands that he can use the scans with. So I'm getting ready to move my force out here. Who has the bigger army right now? I have the bigger army, double the size as far as resources go. Oh, and he's taking this my main base out, which I don't really care because most of the stuff here I have in other places. Although I think I might, yeah, the cybernetics core. I don't have that, I don't think. So yeah, so I couldn't make a few buildings until I made that, remade it, I guess. So it looks like he's mined out here. I'm just making sure he's not expanding anywhere. Wait, do I just let that? guess for some reason I'm just letting this supply depot stay there. Oh yeah, there we go. So I can definitely see he's trying to move out here. I did not see this base though. What do I see? Yeah. And by the time I go to attack this base, it's already mined out, so there's not really any point, and he can't lift this base up. So that's just a waste of energy. But I think I kind of waste my energy a little bit here. So he lands over here and starts establishing himself, makes a shit ton of supply depots. Meanwhile, these guys I still haven't taken care of. I mean, the grass kind of makes it hard to see. But anyway, so... Oh. Yeah, I guess I think he saw me. I saw him see me. Or I saw that spider, that widow mine, so I decided to stop making it. But I started expanding up here, and obviously I've been down here for a little while. We're pretty even now on income. I'm slightly ahead, just very slightly. So I finally took this stuff out, but it's not a big deal for him. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Oh, okay, he didn't actually take my main out until a while later, so he's finally getting around to doing that. Let's see here. Did I have one of these Dark Shrines somewhere else? I don't think I did, so... But he... Oh, shit, he leaves it, though. It's because I'm attacking him, I think. I think I just took out some of his workers. And, yep. Going for those workers, because... Really, it's a war on his economy. I'm really trying to establish the stronger economy here. Oh, I got through a little bit there, but these guys die. But the thing I should have realized is this is super weak against air. So I realized that here in a second. But yeah, those siege tanks are really powerful. And so long as he has detection, those Dark Templar aren't going to last a second. Okay, the last thing he takes out is the Dark Shrine, I guess. My main. So, sending my air over. He's got a little bit anti-air, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, then he lifts that off. Do I send any ground guys? Oh, yeah, I start sending ground over. Meanwhile, this base with 73 workers. Holy shit. 73 workers. Apparently it's working out for him because he's making, you know, almost my same income just off that one base. Which I guess that makes sense because I only have 2 bases and one of them is not very full. But dang, 73. So, speed things up a little bit. Start taking him out here. I think at this point I realize I'm getting momentum, but this anti-air, that sucked. But it doesn't matter because I got lots more guys, lots more buildings to make them with. That was important, taking the anti-air out and the detector. So, what does he see? He says he doesn't even see my base down the bottom left yet, or at the top middle. What do I see? I don't see his base at the bottom middle. But I pretty much see everything else. See, the thing that he's weak with right now is his detection. I think I've taken out all of his ravens, which I didn't even realize. Otherwise, I would have taken advantage of this way more. But he only has... that's a planetary fortress, so he really only has 1 orbital command to do scans with. And since he has no ravens, besides the orbital commands, his other detectors are the turrets, which he actually is kind of low on right now. He doesn't have them necessarily in the best spots. I could totally come in right here with air and kind of fuck them up if I want to. Okay, for some reason I had a couple guys there, but they never died. So I'm assembling a ground force. Getting some more observers. Oh, there's my air force. Oh, but it dies. Let's go a little faster. Speed things up. So at this point, I can feel that I have the momentum, but I just want to make sure that he didn't expand anywhere. And that's when I find the base down here. But I'm sending these observers all over the place. So at that point, then I send my massive, I mean, it's not that massive, my big army. It's one of the bigger armies, I guess, in this game. In this specific instance of this game. It's attacking me a little bit there. Just a little harassment, I guess. But I'm taking this out, and I think I take the mothership core and bring him over to help with what's going on there. But holy shit, he's got a lot. Can we rewind that a little bit? That is a shit ton. A shit ton of SCVs. I really should have surrounded this. I should have gone to made the move into the worker area before doing this, so the workers would have less surface area. But holy shit. And then they get a little confused here. And then they go back to repairing. But dang. So it's kind of attacking me here. Making all these cannons. Eventually, I think I teleport him over. So this is actually one of the few spots I'm actually getting minerals, so it's important that I protect it. I did build another expansion here. And I can see... I've seen most everything. I've seen he hasn't expanded really anywhere, so... not overly worried, but I still don't want to lose this, so... all my guys are out of position. So I teleport and finally protect that. So how do I deal with this? Oh. I guess he just takes him away. Retreats. So at this point, he's pretty much screwed. But this is a diamond player, a top diamond player, so almost a master, I guess. I think master is after diamonds. So I need to be real careful that I don't get overconfident here. So at some point he tells me like GG. Did I pass it? He says GG, but he doesn't really mean GG. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to distract me. Might have been here. Yeah, there we go. That's when he says the GG, but you can see from the time here, there's still about 10 minutes left in the game, so obviously he's not really doing the GG. He's not really giving up at this point, so I think he's just trying to distract me. So he's building a new command center here. And then he starts making a whole bunch of excuses. Good thing you rushed and cheesed. Yeah. Good thing you rushed and cheesed. Yeah. I said yeah. Sad. Happy. Kind of that you needed to. I'm just like, no, I'm not sad. He can be sad, but I'm not sad. I sad for you. I think I tell him I'm happy. Because honestly, I was super happy. This is the first time. This is the highest level I've beat before. Top 8 diamonds. And why? So if I speed this up, there's a whole lot of shit talking. Whole lot of trolling back and forth. And of course, he wasn't really giving up, but can we rewind that a little? I move in. I didn't even know he was expanding here, but I happened to move all my forces in just as he's trying to reestablish himself. Of course, even if he did reestablish himself right there, I'm pretty sure he'd still be kind of fucked. Unless he could take out, you know, some of my, like one base at a time and another base, and then expand and then have a bigger army than me, and then actually he might be able to have me. Like, he might beat me, which I wouldn't put it past him because he's, I mean, almost master. Obviously, he's top 8 diamonds. He tries to bring this back. So that's actually probably a really good thing I stopped him there. Again, with the sad and the happy. You keep saying that he's sad, and I keep saying I'm happy. So at this point, he really is fucked. I didn't cheese. I think he spells cheese the right way at some point. Maybe he already said it. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. We'll see. So then he just tries to run away. And let's see here. A whole lot of trolling, obviously. What do I see? I see him. I think at this point, though, I tried to actually take out most of his stuff, but not all of it. I wanted to, I kind of wanted him to linger, since he was being such a troll. I kind of wanted him to just be helpless for a bit, but I think I accidentally eliminated him a little early. So yeah, I didn't want these guys to take everything out, but they did, and then I won. So anyway, oh, for some reason my guys are still doing stuff. Oops. Anyway, so yeah, that was probably one of the more interesting games I've played. I also have some pretty fun replays of some rushes I've done against Protoss, where it was cannon rush versus worker probe rush, and those have actually, some of those turned out pretty interesting. Maybe I'll show you those sometime. I don't really plan on making these a regular thing, but I was just so I was just so proud, I guess, of my probe rush against the top diamond player. Of course, I really honed, exactly what I do down to kind of a T, obviously, to get up to the top platinum. But yeah, so anyway, probably won't be doing these regularly, so unless you guys want me to do these regularly. But yeah, anyway, till next time, peace.